What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a article by Cointelegraph in regards to a man pleading guilty for running a $25 million Bitcoin laundering scheme, which is crazy. We'll be looking at, like I said, the cryptocurrencies, doing some charting, technical analysis, as well as looking at the current coin market cap. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notification, giveaway at 12,000 subscribers. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's video. So before we dive into the charting, which I know you guys are so hyped about, and I want to start off with this Cointelegraph article just to bring some new news to you guys if you haven't already heard, but this US man pleading guilty running a $25 million laundering scheme, especially with crypto. The Los Angeles man has pleaded guilty running $25 million laundering scheme, like we said, and selling meth. So this is probably what he got arrested for. I don't even know why they're talking about this, but it says he's getting a possible life sentence because authorities say Calra exchanged Bitcoin and dollars and ran a Bitcoin ATM and admitted to making deals with drug dealers and other criminals. So it seems like he was using the machine more so for his own use to make quite a bit of money through the fact that he's selling to, criminals and drug dealers and things like that. I don't know how they got away with it using the machine, but I guess they did. And I guess he was aware of it. So very interesting news. Clearly another FUD related article, not necessarily something deep in that we have to look at, more so looking at what exactly it stands for, in the fact that it is a FUD article. It definitely doesn't help the crypto to be talking about how this man is doing something illegal with crypto, and Bitcoin is kind of shedding some negative light on the fact that altcoins and cryptocurrency can actually be used to help and make things much more tolerable and easy within the economy, especially from what exactly is happening right now. Obviously, there is some time and some growth that is needed with these cryptos, but for right now, you can see that certain people are making them seem more negative than positive. These FUD articles don't necessarily help the market, and it could actually bring it down with it. This is a smaller one, but you get what I'm saying. Now, to move on to the current coin market cap, you can see now as this loads in, as the, let's see, market cap is 263, 24-hour volume 46, Bitcoin dominant 68.4, top 10 cryptos, everything seems to be consolidating right now. Practically nothing is up more than 1%. Bitcoin 0.58, Litecoin 0.4, Bitcoin Cash 0.5. Yeah, really just a consolidation type of market today. Some coins are up, some coins are down. For the most part, we are positive, but it's merely just some sort of consolidation trading out sideways. Nothing to be too overhyped about or anything like that. This is pretty much how the market's been going for quite some time now. And I feel like a lot of you guys, and it makes sense, but it seems to me like Litecoin is slowly, or the hype within Litecoin is slowly starting to dip down. So I want to start to touch on different cryptos and pinpoint those and see if there's more value in those, or people are more hyped about those cryptos over Litecoin. So I'm going to spread out. I know the channel is called Crypto TV, so we are going to look at other cryptocurrencies. I do in all my videos, but I'll start changing the titles around to see how you guys like those. Maybe it's a little more catchy. So as you guys can see, Bitcoin once again is doing a very interesting play right now. So I was very dead set on the fact that I inferred that Bitcoin was going to continue up on this uptrend right here, hitting a resistance of this downtrend, but I thought we would be able to break through that with this uptrend and then trade back inside here. Now that definitely is still up for grabs. It is not over yet, and with the fact that we're trading, with this small downtrend that we're having, we could use this high-low MMA to potentially reverse us, kind of like this, and bounce back into this uptrend and then trade back into here. That's what I'm shooting for, and I think is going to happen, and I'll explain why exactly I do. And it's not necessarily with Bitcoin, but it's more so with the other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and some others, which I'll share in a second. But you can see right now, for the most part, we are continuing this uptrend, and even if we can't hold this right here, we are fairly low, trading at 44. Gives us plenty of room to move up. So I'm really looking for some sort of confirmation that this high-low MMA, this middle moving average right here, will hold quite strongly and be able to push us back into here, something like that. Even a small little jolt. As time moves on, obviously the high-low MMA will get closer and closer up right here, and then it should bounce this coin back into the ascending triangle that it's in, and then we should see those higher prices nearing 12,700 and higher. So that's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that short swing, and I don't think this is going to be something to be too worried about. Now the crazy thing is, only Bitcoin is above its high-low MMA. All the other cryptos are below it, which is kind of odd because of the fact that that does give us potential for us to break below it. It does, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but I think when you look at Ethereum, it seems like the market mainly is revolving around Ethereum's price analysis. I've yet to see an unconfirmed break of this uptrend right here. So this is what I like to use in regards to trading Bitcoin right now. I like to base it off of Ethereum for Bitcoin because you can see this uptrend was breached. The uptrend right now was breached. But when you look at Ethereum's uptrend is much more diagonal. It's a slower growth uptrend, and you can see with all the supports and retestments, we have yet to be able to break through. Even right now, we have yet to break through it. So that's why I'm using that as a support, and I do think this is the bottom for Bitcoin. I don't think we're going to break below $10,000. Very shocking if we do, definitely possible, but I don't think we are going to close today's candle above 10,000. Otherwise, you can see on Ethereum's chart is holding quite well. There was this descending wedge that was forming, which looks to me like it just officially broke out of that. So I don't even really want to use this because I think this is kind of over now. And you can see, I mean, there's a smaller one right here. I don't know how much you want to consider it an uptrend, but we can use that for right now. But you can see this uptrend right here, or sorry, downtrend. This uptrend right here is holding support quite well. The price is pretty much bouncing off that numerous times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and we have yet to see any confirmation of it being breached. We're trading at 39, which is much lower than Bitcoin, and you can see it looks to me like it's holding it quite well. I'll zoom in right here. You can see the price is pretty much trading right off here. So if all goes well, you can see we are still setting these lower highs and higher lows. We should be able to break through that and continue to run up here, ultimately retesting about $200 on Ethereum. So I'm really looking for that support and pressure to build us up and eventually push us through and up to our 218 to 240 price level. Now moving on to Litecoin. Litecoin once again is still setting those higher lows as well, or actually it's setting lower highs. Higher lows not so much compared to Ethereum or Bitcoin, which is starting to move upwards. You can see the entire price is moving upwards. Litecoin doesn't seem to be doing that as much. Obviously, there are little dips and ripples as Litecoin continues to head higher up, but you can see it's pretty much still falling. It looks like it's finally starting to consolidate out, but I wouldn't be too I wouldn't want to say we're out of the clear just yet, mainly because we've seen that consolidation in the past here and here, and then we continue to go lower. So we're still going to keep a close eye on this. Litecoin seems to be the one getting the most grief right now out of the rest of the cryptos. It is even lower, trading at 34 on the RSI, which does theoretically give it the most potential to make the most profit if indeed we do decide to jump up to those higher levels. But I do think if we can continue to hold our $70 support right here, we should be able to make a quick reversal. I'm really looking for that reversal. It may be in the next couple of days, it may be tomorrow, but I do think we will eventually, I know we will eventually head back up to our high-low MMA, which is much higher. So even if we buy in at 70, we fall down to 67, I think for the most part we will see that swing that will bring us up to levels as high as $100. So otherwise, XRP we have too. XRP still in its descending wedge, trading out sideways, hitting resistance right here. It looks to me like we're going to want to continue to climb down. There's a chance XRP could fall to 24 cents, and I know we're trading at 26, almost 27 cents, but there is definitely a good chance with this resistance we could pull all the way down to 27 cents. Otherwise, the coin doesn't look too bad. Once again, we are below its high-low MMA, so it seems like all the cryptos are literally needing to move back up and needing to start to get that volume it needs and swing. It seems like the market is going dormant for right now, which is only temporary. We've seen major jumps in the past and volume just injects itself into the market. So everybody be prepared. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, like I said, subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.